So you want to add a voice like this to your game. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make that signature voice. I won't go step by step through the code, but I'll explain the general approach so you'll know how it works, and I'll show you how to record the voice quickly. First thing you need to do is record some vowel sounds. I'm using Audacity, and personally, I'm just going to say the entire alphabet. A, B, K. The next thing that we're going to want to do is to isolate every single sound. So you can hit Control I, and then you can trim off the edges here. You may or may not want to do a fade in and fade out effect at the end, but the main thing you're going to want to do is change the tempo. So change it maybe a little more here, and then you're going to want the sound to be about 0.15-ish or so, and it's going to sound like this. Depending on what sound you're going for, you might want to change the pitch as well. So once you have it sounding how you want it, you can highlight it and hit Control B to label it, and I'm going to label it A. Once you're done with that process, you might have something like this. Now that everything's labeled, we can export them all at once. So we're going to do export audio, go to multiple files, and they're going to go based off of your labels. So you can hit, let's go to this folder here. We'll do this, hit save, export, and then all your files should be exported. Back in Unity, I have created a class called UI TextFlow with this helper class called VoiceData. VoiceData has a string voice name and a list of audio clips. So the way that we're going to actually produce the voice is by playing an audio clip for every character in the text. And there's some ways to add variation to that and make it sound better. For example, the typing speed, how fast it is, the volume variation per character, the pitch variation per character, and a very important one, the sound frequency. So how many characters are you skipping in between each time the audio is played? So your main typing function might look a little something like this. I have an IEnumerator type text. It's basically going through the length of the text, plucking out the individual character that we're going to play at the time, deciding whether or not we want to play that sound, and if we do, we figure out what character it is, and we add some random variation, so in the pitch and the volume, and then we eventually play it, and then we wait, and then keep doing the same thing over and over again for the length of the text. That's it for the general idea on how to make those voices. If you end up making any voice, feel free to shoot me a message or a comment below. I'd love to see it, and good luck in making your voices.